comes to natural disasters and it comes to, what is the long-term impact? Will people stop coming to Oregon? Will they stop going to the southern coast because of the Chetco Bar Fire? Will they stop going to the Shakespeare Festival? Will they stop coming to the gorge to hike and enjoy the breweries and all that stuff? And so we've kind of looked back historically to find some precedents for this. We kind of honed in on two of them from the 1980s. The first one was the Yellowstone fires in 1988, which was a massive set of fires on federally protected land. It's a tourism area, that sort of thing. And what you see when you compare visitation data to Yellowstone National Park relative to other big popular national parks across the country is there doesn't appear to be a long-term impact to visitation in these areas that saw the fires. There was a short-term impact in the 1 year of the fires. You can see there where the arrow's pointing to. People didn't go right when the fires were burning, but the next year they came back, and the year after that, and the year after that. And so the hope is, or the expectations may be, that tourism to the southern coast and maybe to Ashland and Medford and the Gorge and Portland may be down a little bit in the short term due to some of the natural disasters we've seen, but over the long term it won't be a major impact. Again, that short-term cash flow issue for small business is most likely where we'll see some of these impacts, maybe not a long-run concern. It still is a risk, but looking at Yellowstone, at least this indication says possibly not.
Senator Volkowitz.
Just for your future consideration, since you're going back to the future,